Okay, so if you guys been following for past few videos, you know I love to sight fish. And I'm pretty excited about this video. I have this product called EYOYO Underwater Camera. It's a 7-inch screen. It's a great way to, it's a great alternative way to sight fish rather than cutting a big hole. But I'm pretty excited. I always actually wanted an underwater camera because it's so much engaging than, drilling a hole and, watching the rod tip. It's fun at times, but being more engaged with the fish, it'll be great for kids or beginners to really get into it, because it's quite satisfying seeing the fish take the bait, and you can also learn the behavior and stuff. So I'll be going over a couple basic functions and how to use it and in real action. And I'm pretty excited. Okay, so first things first, casing. Let's talk about casing. Super compact. And I love the size of it, how compact it is. So easy to carry around, and I have a lot of stuff already, but very compact to carry around and very rugged. You could probably drop it multiple times and it'll be fine. And I just love how compact it is. And if you're reckless like me, losing all my gear and dropping all my gear, right? So I love how compact the casing is. Now, let's see what's inside. So firstly, let's go over the screen. So it's a 7-inch screen, and it's a lot bigger than I thought, actually. And you can actually pop it out as well. And you could probably mount it on your shack or somewhere else that you may want, or you could hold it. And it does actually come with the 8 gig memory card. So this particular model, it's a DVR version. So like I mentioned before, this one allows you to record it, but the other ones don't. So make sure you get the DVR version if you are wanting to record it. So you can actually record your catches and share it with your family, social media, or your friends, or even your personal use. So that's great. So pop in and out really quick, which is nice. And it does come with this battery, and it will last you 6 to 8 hours on the ice, which is great. Fully charged, and it looks pretty durable just looking at it. And it comes with an accessory. This is for open water stuff. I won't be using this for ice fishing, but maybe down the line I will. And let's talk about camera, the most important thing. So this is 100% waterproof. It's IP38 rating, I think, whatever that means. Sounds like it's waterproof, but no, it is 100% waterproof. And this is a 30-meter version. So there's 30 meters of cable, which is almost 100 feet. 100 feet of water. Oh man. Well, that's a good thing about this underwater camera, right? Like, I love to sight fish, but my max depth that I could actually sight fish visually in a really clear lake is probably around 10 feet. But this one, you can sight fish with an underwater camera. If you want to get down to 80 feet, then I can drop to 80 feet and see what's going on. And it's a great way to actually see the behavior of the fish, what they really want and how they act. And you can always make changes in presentation, which is great. And yeah, it looks pretty awesome. I can't wait to try it out here. One thing I also forgot to mention was there's 12 LED lights, infrared lights, and that's great for froggy water, dirty water condition, or really deep water. You can also connect your light inside the LED, and the visibility will be much better. But if it is a clear lake, it doesn't really matter, but it's always a nice function to have. Okay, so now that we got all set up, let's see, let's wire up here. So it's nice that it's all labeled. So power, obviously to power. Got that plugged in, and there goes the power on that. And it says camera on there. So it's labeled camera. And plug that in. Video to video, yellow to yellow, boom. And this is for the LED lighting that I was talking about, the infrared lighting, but I'm not going to use that since the water is pretty clear, to be honest. So I have that. Face what I'm doing. There we go. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Let's get this bad boy down. Okay, now we're recording. That's pretty awesome, eh? You can really see Pretty good screen quality too. I'm actually really surprised. You can also adjust brightness and stuff. Contrast, however you like. And languages, date, time. You can also take a picture. And you can record and playback. So the playback is if you want to check out what you've been recording. Again, it doesn't pick up that well right now on my phone, but it looks fine in person. I think it's just like a screen-to-screen thing. And yeah, if I want to get out, just press menu, or back to the live action. So this is a 6-foot depth, and you can actually see the fish behind it, which is pretty cool. And this one here is 20 feet at the same lake, a clear lake. So I'd say it's pretty good clarity as far as quality goes, and you can actually see like the insects moving around. And this is a slightly less clear lake, different lake, and a little bit foggy, but not horrible. 7 feet of depth. And yeah, and you can actually see the fish come in like that. And I thought it was very interesting just to look at it. Pretty cool. And he actually comes here to check the camera out. And he came again second time around. And yeah, it's pretty cool actually. Yeah, this particular day, they were just not aggressive. And I mean, they would come around and they would just nibble at it. And maybe just looking at this footage, maybe if I even down my presentation, make it smaller, maybe we could have had a fish. I don't know, but you can definitely study more of their behavior and stuff. And the fish is going away, and it's probably around, I'd say 10 feet away from the camera, that fish. So not bad. So those fish behind is probably around 15-20 feet away from the camera. And this particular footage is 10 feet deep. And I was actually quite impressed of the quality because it's still 10 feet and you could kind of see it very well. Mind you, this was a very clear lake. Visibility was great. You can actually see the fish coming by, but he actually didn't end up committing and he just ended up leaving, but it's a nice little brookie here. And finally got the footage of us hooking a fish. Unfortunately, the fishing was really slow a couple days, so I couldn't really get much footage of me catching fish in the camera. But I would have to point out that if you're interested in getting this camera, I would highly suggest you get a camera panner so you can actually set it up and then rotate the camera, because I had a hell of a time trying to set up the right angle to see my bait, and it was just a pain in the butt trying to set up. And it'd be so much easier for your life and much more enjoyable experience. Other than that, I was pretty pleased with this budget-friendly camera. Right now on Amazon, it goes for just under 250 bucks, which is really great, and it's probably your best buck for the bang compared to other competitors. And for as far as the quality of the screen goes, or the resolution, I was pretty happy. But if you want to go a little bit better, there's also an updated or upgraded version on Amazon as well that does 1080p, so it'll be much more clear. But even this version I have, it was pretty clear in person when I looked at it. But if you're actually wanting to do keep the footage imported in the camera, then I would suggest the 1080p. But overall, this camera, you can never go wrong for less than 250. And I will leave a link down below, and I will also attach a discount code for you guys. And if you have more questions or any questions, leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer you guys' question. Thanks for watching, and as usual, until next time.